I got a daughter now, so things are good, you know?
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my team card? Let's see how it turned out. Let's go.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A beautiful look from up above. The lights of Dallas, Texas, our sight tonight. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. They've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
When I look at Minnesota, they're going in the wrong direction. The good news, it's still super early in the season. Lots of games still to be played and lots of time to flip the switch.
And we've got just enough time for a pregame report. Let's go over to the sidelines, where Allie LaForce is standing by. Allie?
NBA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard CJ McCollum said, quote, "A lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy." Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. A bit of a rivalry matchup in this one, Clark. You think we'll see any chippy play because of it?
You know, B.A., I don't think they'll go looking to start something in this game. But you know what? I don't think they'll avoid it if things go south either. So buckle up.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've got Eric Paschall. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Vonleh in at the 5 spot. And for the Mavericks. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Edwards with it. To the middle. Here's ABC. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And it's the Mavericks ball. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Unable to get that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do, much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Here's ABC. 17 points for him last game against Detroit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. 6 to shoot. Porzingis for 3. Rebound Minnesota.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Good on the bucket.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to ABC. Outside Porzingis. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
And here's Edwards. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Doncic. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, BA. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned, and he's been at this for a long, long time.
Rebounded by Bailey. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the inside, Pascal. Mavericks with the rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Back to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, what an athlete this Porzingis kid is, man. I tell you, you put the rock anywhere near him, and he's going to throw it down.
Down low. Here's Vonleh. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The first free throw is good. It's both from the stripe, and we're in the middle of the season, Clark. Some teams that exceeded early expectations are starting to believe.
And that confidence is self-perpetuating. Again, you have success, it breeds more success because you have some confidence. And I'll tell you what, it's a pretty good feeling when you prove the doubters wrong as a team. Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Here's ABC, guarded by Doncic. Here's Edwards. Mavericks with the rebound. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win, challenge, perhaps a way to put it, but one of them has got to win tonight.
Collins, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Pass to Bailey. The 11-footer. No good. A bit long that time. The Mavericks leading. Here's ABC. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Bailey. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
That's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Dallas on D. Outside Pascal. Pass to Edwards. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Here's ABC. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Lillard's checked in for Doncic. Pass to Russell. Now here's Collins. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hartenstein. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
They're really working the paint now.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Scott. Pass to Collins. Haskell with it. Defended by Porzingis. Haskell passes to Russell. 3 on the clock. Releases. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. And the Mavericks with possession here. 10-point lead. And Haskell secures it.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best. They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Pass to Scott. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
At the line for the Timberwolves. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Both teams deciding to change it up. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Pass to ABC. And here's Lillard. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Lillard's got 5.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
To the right side. Here's Drummond. Here's Hartenstein. And he gets it to go. 6 points for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Defended by Lillard. No good with a layup. Here's ABC. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Markkanen inside. Collins there. Markkanen misses. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Left side Thibault. Here's Hartenstein. He's got 6. Pass to ABC. Now here's Markkanen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal
And I tell you, the versatility of Markkanen makes you salivate, guys. A big guy with range for days, and I think he's only going to get better and better.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
That's good for Markkanen. Markkanen hits them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Here's Scott. It's guarded by Markkanen. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Shot's good by Scott.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Pass to Markkanen. Baseline jumper. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Shot's good by Scott.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Boy, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Von Lay's checked in for the Timberwolves. Back to Lillard. 1:10 left in the first quarter here.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Collins. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Now here's Drummond. He's covered closely. Pass to Lillard. Inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the left side wing. Defended by Lillard. The rebound by Markkanen. Now Lillard. He's coming off a 19-point game against New Orleans.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
This shows how tough Lillard is. Welcomes the contact and pushes his way past it.
And so it's Dallas up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Damian Lillard out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Andre Drummond. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Russell. 10 points in his last outing. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They opened the gates, and he came through. D'Angelo, quick recognition.
Well, the Mavericks shooting has been incredible, 72%.
And D'Angelo Russell, looking at his career, he's slowly becoming a more efficient player, learning his strengths and his limitations.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
Doncic against Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's the floater. Drummond grabs the miss. And for Russell, he's still a volume scorer. But now I think he's better at picking his spots.
And you can live with his percentages. I mean, he's improved his shot from the outside. It seems like he's always looking to refine his game.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points. He's got 6. And for Minnesota, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Edwards. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. To the paint. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Takes a 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Pass to Bailey. Outside Edwards. Here's ABC. Here's Thibault. It's guarded by Markkanen. 4 on the clock. ABC. No luck on that one. And it's Dallas the other way.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Vonleh. That shot off. Inside. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Markkanen's got 9.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to ABC. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Bailey's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to Markkanen. Shoots over Thibault. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's ABC. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Back to Edwards. Steps back and shoots. Doncic grabs a miss. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Lillard outside. Pass to Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Thibault. They need this. First shot won't go. The shot no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Now here's Lillard. 9 points in the game. 3-pointer off the mark.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Here's ABC. He's 0 for 5 after that miss.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Lillard up top, marking it outside. Doncic on the wing. 6 points for him. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And Minnesota calls time here. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
Porzingis has checked in for the Mavericks. Pascal, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Scott comes in for Edwards.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here's Lillard, giving them some good production. Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo. Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
Here's Scott. 6 points for him. And a miss there on the triple. Right side Porzingis. 4-3. It's rebounded by Vonleh. Vonleh's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Scott. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit. Pascal against Doncic. Pascal can't hit. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Collins, he's checked in for Vonleh. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's ABC. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Scott. Here's the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Doncic outside. Here's ABC. Outside Porzingis. Doncic with it. With the teardrop. And he sinks the layup. Doncic has got 10.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's Bailey. 17 points for him. Last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
Here's ABC. Softly drops in the floater.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
That's Bailey. Shot to win the cold streak. Knocks it down from distance. 5 points in the game.
No matter what the circumstance, he seems very comfortable letting it fly.
Pass to Doncic. Fires top of the key. Here's Hartenstein. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Ooh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. And it's Doncic missing. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Pass to ABC. To the inside. Here's Bailey. Over Porzingis. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. The Timberwolves shooting 34% so far on this one. And it's ABC missing.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Pass to ABC. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Counted. Good.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court. And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes. In bold, capital letters.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Doncic pulls down the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's ABC. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. There's the triple. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The size, the change of pace, the shiftiness of Russell. A hard guy to defend without fouling.
D'Angelo Russell at the line for 2.
Free throw is good from Russell.
Boy, really capable of putting up all-star performances. Russell still searching for season-long consistency, but I think he can be a major difference maker.
Lee, he's checked in for Doncic. And both free throws good for Russell. Here's Lee. Outside Porzingis. 59 seconds left in the second period. No good that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And too long on the shot. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's his first foul of the game. Markkanen's checked in for the Mavericks. Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves.
For the Timberwolves.
.36 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to Lee. Soft touch off the glass.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Lee. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. Back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 block. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this league will continue to grow.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many rebounds. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride home.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. On the court for the Timberwolves, Eric Paschall is out there with Edwards. Then there's Noah Vonleh, and it's ABC in at the 1. And it's ABC missing. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Pass to Edwards. Here's ABC. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bailey with the drive. And there's ABC with a rebound. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Banked it in off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And rejected. And he recovers it. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Doncic. And it's in there. Doncic has got 17 points.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
Now here's Edwards. 10 points for him, and that one good.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Doncic outside. Driving in. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. And the 3 off target.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Nice shot by Paschall.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Back to Doncic. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Down low. The jump hook. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Dallas. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And Doncic with the jam.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Dible's checked in.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Back to Edwards. Here's Vonleh. Hits a three-pointer. Vonleh's got 7. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Doncic outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you 3. The revenge triple.
Here's Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards. And featuring Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Is the 2020 Hall of Fame class the best ever, Clark?
Well, I'd certainly have to go back and look, but there won't be any classes that would be any better. I would say that. I mean, clearly depending on when some of the all-time greats went in and who were part of their classes in the past, but I would be hard-pressed to imagine or be able to state a class that was better than this particular class. 2009 comes to mind. That had Michael Jordan, David Robinson, and John Stockton. That's a pretty good threesome, too.
First team foul.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
And there it is for him.
Anthony Edwards.
Edwards has got 8 points in the quarter.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
Lillard outside. Doncic right side. Got it. Good job in the low post. Doncic has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Pass to Thibault. Outside Pascal. Here's ABC. Uneasy 2 on the layup.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Pass to Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul. Third team
All right,
foul.
a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
That one's off.
In the 2020 draft, he was the #1 pick. Many are excited about Edwards' potential. It's up to him to meet those expectations and maybe even exceed them.
And he sinks the second.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Doncic into the lane, and the bucket is good. Doncic has got 30.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Pass to Edwards. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 19.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
It's Doncic with a drive, and Doncic with the jam.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Pass to Collins. Marketing against Edwards. Yep, that one goes.
Anthony Edwards.
Edwards has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Marketing with it, picked up by Collins. Drummond against Collins. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
He's off on the first, and the Timberwolves making a change here. That one misses. The Timberwolves shooting only 42% outside Edwards. Back to Collins. Pass to Russell. Tries the 9-footer. And another basket for Minnesota.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Russell. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And the layup falls. Russell's got 8.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Now here's Hardaway. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Just 5 to shoot. Guarded by Edwards. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 21. No good on the shot. Dallas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Edwards can't hit. Dallas has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Drummond finds Hardaway. And here's Lillard. Back to Hardaway. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You got to give Hardaway Jr. credit, guys. I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to get to a spot and then make the defense compromise.
Jr. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
Hardaway hits them both. Minnesota has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Bailey, defended by Hardaway. Takes a 13-footer. Here's Collins, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And the Mavericks making a change here.
Zach Collins. One shot.
Free throw is good from Collins. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Drummond inside. Wagner's on him, and it's good for 2. Drummond's got his second basket of the game.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
The teardrop. They get it back.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Takes it inside. Here's ABC. No luck on that one. Minnesota with the ball. It doesn't go for him, and it's Dallas the other way. The floater. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Now here's Russell. Not a lot of room. It's guarded by Markkanen. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And there's the drive. Oh, nice! Oh, big finish! Man!
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Here's Bailey. 5 points in the game. To the inside. Stolen by Drummond. One second left. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Mavericks ahead, opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays, night in and night out.
And 1/4 to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's time for an injury report. And let's check in with Allie LaFour. She has an update on Kristaps Porzingis. What do you have, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Mavericks was able to update me on the situation. Apparently it's a broken nose. No signs of any other facial fractures or a concussion, so some silver lining there. And losing a player as the season really hits its stride is going to be tough for them. Hopefully it's a speedy recovery.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Thibault's checked in. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Matisse Thybulle, Zach Collins out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Jackson. And it's Russell in at the 1. And with so much player movement nowadays, Clark, a lot of small market teams nervous about attracting and retaining the stars.
You know, B, I played for a small market team, the Indiana Pacers, in the early 80s when I played the short time I did in the NBA. And that's always a challenge, to be able to keep your star players in your market, because there is more attractive real estate out there when you think about other cities in the league. And players do have a desire sometimes to be in larger markets where the lights are bigger and brighter and there are more people. And I don't know if there's anything the league can really do to keep players from desiring to move on occasion.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Now here's Russell. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Markkanen. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's ABC.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Inside, here's Hartenstein. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's ABC. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 tonight. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
Here's Lee. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago, and they get it back. Out to the right wing. Drops in the 3.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Collins. Here's Scott. With the floater. Yes, it's good.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Collins defending. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Up top, Jackson. The shot, no good. Dallas has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Grant.
You know, B.A., it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach. Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Step-back shot, and that one hits the back iron.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Back to Wagner. And the layup is good off the glass.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Defended by Jackson. Pass to Lee. Clock at 6. And it's blocked by Collins. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Pascal, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace the team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And that one is stuffed right through.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Pass to Hartenstein. And Pascal secures it. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. And Wagner gets it to go.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Pascal defends. Here's Hartenstein. To the wing, right side. 5 to shoot. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The shot no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Scott. The three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Well, Grant, it seems like each year play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, BA, what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
Over to the wing. For 3, Hardaway. They get it back. Hartenstein lays it up and banks it in. Hartenstein's gotten 4 this quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
The offensive rebound. Misses from close range. The Timberwolves shooting around 41%. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. The Timberwolves making a switch here. And the free throw, no good. Well, with everything else that coaches have been dealing with, the NBA gave them a pass to skip the suit and tie, Clark. You think broadcasters are next?
Oh, I would love that, BA. I don't mind dressing up in a sweatsuit, but I know TV requires a coat and tie. But I would love on occasion to have a dress-down day if we could.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. The Timberwolves have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Drummond defending. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Second team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, number 16. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
Dallas has gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Going inside, and count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Drummond's simply able to take on the tough defense and finish through contact because of his brute strength.
At the line for Dallas, Andre Drummond. 1 shot.
Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Drummond. Timberwolves shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Deflected. Goes back up. Good work defensively by Drummond. Well, the Mavericks shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. And trying to stoke the competitive balance, Clark. Seems like the new lottery system has been working.
I agree with you. Flattening the odds a bit, making it a drawing for the top 4 instead of the top 3. A small tweak that has had a pretty good impact, in my opinion.
Good on the 13-footer. The Mavericks shooting around 42% as we continue play in the fourth quarter. Jackson against Hardaway. Six to shoot. Stolen by Jackson. Fast break, Minnesota. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Drummond. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Jackson outside. Up and over Hardaway. Jackson can't get it to go. Dallas has gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Just 5 on the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Dallas. At the line for 2.
And that one misses. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Damian, you guys were in control of this game more or less from the opening tip. How satisfying is it to play from ahead?
It's a lot of fun. I mean, when the game isn't back and forth and, you know, your heart rate is up, you know, because you're worried about every little thing that happened, every foul call, every little thing, you know, when you can sit the fourth quarter like we did tonight, that's the kind of rest that we want to have. So these type of performances we would like to have more often.
Enjoy the moment, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.